So today I want to talk to you about In Every Season is the title for my message. In every season. Let me read a couple of scriptures to you. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 and 2 says, "To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven, a time to be born, a time to die, and a time to plant and a time to pluck what is planted." And then verse 11, "He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, He has put eternity in their hearts, except that no one can find out the work that God does from the beginning to the end." God has placed something of Himself within us. It's just there, a longing for God, a longing for His presence, just an awareness that somebody made us, somebody loves us. God's presence is out there. A lot of people suppress that truth. A lot of people have their senses numbed by the ways of the world and the deception and lies of the enemy. But deep inside, everybody knows that there's a God in heaven that created us and He loves us. But life is, sometimes we wish we came with a time plan and a manual and a book that explains everything that's going to happen next year and the next decade and our future. But thank God we don't know exactly what the future holds, because then we would not trust God. We wouldn't rely on Him. But now we rely on Him daily for the next day and the next step in our lives. That's why we need to pray and seek Him on a daily basis. What I'm saying now, many of you can relate to, but many of you cannot quite relate to it, because we all have different upbringings, different situations. I grew up on a farm. My parents were God-fearing, good people. I've been in church all my life. I don't know any different. And so I've been blessed with being surrounded by just good, wholesome, God-fearing people in church. And life has been comparatively good and easy. That doesn't mean that anybody is immune from difficulties and challenges. We all face challenges in life. Just growing up, learning to do stuff, the fear of the unknown, and changes in seasons. All of these things put a lot of stress on us. But when we have a good foundation, when we have a good support net, when we're growing up in a strong family, there's that support and help and prayer and guidance to make it from one season to the next. So get ready to take notes, because I got 3 important points. Number 1, keep growing spiritually. I'm telling you, being in the season you are in life is a tremendous opportunity for you to be fired up for the Lord, to read your Bible, get with it spiritually. Another thing that I want to say to the younger generation, listen to your elders, your parents. It's not that long ago that they were actually also young adults. I still remember what it was like. I still remember the mistakes I made. And you don't have to make the same mistakes that we did. But please listen to us. We have a lot of experience and we have a lot of insight what life looks like beyond the young adult years. Secondly, point number 2, keep serving the Lord. Be active in youth ministry, young adults ministry. Be up on the stage singing in the praise and worship team. Be involved in media. Be involved with all our outreach programs. Whatever you can do, serve God. This lays the foundation, and it's like I saw they were launching a rocket out of Florida the other day, and this time of life can be a launching pad that takes you in the right trajectory for the rest of your life. And number 3, keep sharing the gospel. There's nothing more fulfilling, nothing more exciting than to share Jesus with other people.